Warrior is ready for battle.
Brandishing the King's Blade. This is a man who fought his way all the way to the top of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Continental Heavyweight Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior prepared for battle.
Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Simply one of the best to ever do it.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
One of the most decorated superstars on the roster today.
The Viper is showing no signs of slowing down. Yeah, one reason for that, Corey, is that Randy Orton continues to evolve in the ring. That evolution, just one of many reasons. Orton has laid hands on practically every title in WWE. And he continues to keep his eyes locked on more.
Drew McIntyre to rip him from his comfort zone. He can't do that.
So the superstar's got to remember who he is and what brought him to the dance.
The bell rings in for Drew McIntyre. That sound means it.
Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
This one's far from over.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast. Boom. Lock it up.
An effective shove there sends a message. Locking up with one another.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner. What impact!
Counters to gain the advantage.
A string of counters. Locking up with the collar and elbow. Into a rear waist lock now. Taking the reins and applying the chin lock.
Strike down low. He's making his way to ringside now, and he heads back into the ring.
Orton with a Fez press, and now unloading rights on his opponent. practically never-ending blow.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Just excruciating pain. There's no way you can sustain beat.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Neck breaker.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Just a barrage of stomps.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Randy Orton, one of the most calculating superstars in all of WWE. Corey, do you think he has a game plan in place for Drew McIntyre tonight?
Of course he does, Cole. He's not going to wing it against someone like Drew, especially after all the times Drew's come out on top against him. Randy's going to play this whole thing close to the vest, and we may not even realize what his master plan is until it's already happened.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Knee smash.
He might actually get the win here.
Big kick out.
He really thought that was it.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
This is not going to end well. The Exploder.
And McIntyre on the receiving end of some stiff offense there.
That's just Orton doing what he does best and letting him know he's not going anywhere.
From way up. Sidestepped out of the way. Countered into a backbreaker.
And he isn't looking helpless anymore.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions. Somehow, Orton is down.
Makes the cover. Oh, shoulder up before three.
There is no quit inside the...
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Way to power out of the Boston Crab.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Double axe handle. Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too. Boom. Got the leg. Attacking the leg there. He's looking like easy prey about to fall into a trap.
Counters the Viper's attack. On the Falcon Arrow. Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, ran face first. He's got the shoulders down. This is it. Almost ended it there.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Catches their opponent with a hip toss. He's got him square in his sights here.
Stomped to the belly. Look out, kicks. Randy might be defeated here. Fights the shoulder up in one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
McIntyre might have him.
And going for the pin. Near fall.
The Viper remains alive. Randy Orton continues the fight here tonight.
And where McIntyre goes from here. From the top.
Crash landing.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton.
That might have put it away.
He's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Swift clothesline out of nowhere.
Ouch. McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal.
We might be here for a long... McIntyre getting set up. Time for the countdown.
Orton is in big, big trouble.
Cover. Guys, can you believe how great that match was?
But hold on a second. What the hell happened to the lights?
Oh my God, no!
Got a hold of him. All the way up and down.
The man is here!
Becky Lynch never backs down from a fight, and as a result, has earned everyone's respect.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
Well, you could say that Becky Lynch has carved out a Hall of Fame career simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way.
Became the first women's double champion when she beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of the man.
One of the most dangerous competitors the women's division has ever seen, Io Sky.
Representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Whether it was Japan, Mexico, or WWE, Io's dominated wherever she's competed.
Io Sky's become more powerful as a member of Damage Control and became an eliminator for the group. And they, in turn, have raised her to the level of Miss Money in the Bank and the WWE Women's Championship.
A woman who can take out all competitors from the air, but is more than happy to break the rules as a backup plan.
And utilizing both strategies has quickly made her one of the top competitors in the women's division.
Something you have to appreciate about Becky Lynch is that she's always ready to go all out in the ring, to give everything she's got. There's no quit in her at all.
Well, despite all of her accomplishments, Becky has stayed very motivated, very hungry. She still doesn't think she gets the amount of respect she's truly earned. And when there's something Becky wants, she's going to fight for it.
No doubt she's ready to scrap and do whatever it takes to win here tonight.
But we can't ignore just how determined Io Sky is at all times. Determined to win, determined to take to the skies, and determined to simply be the best.
And you better have wings growing out of your back if you think you're going to be able to keep up with Io once she takes off.
Drive them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control. Looking helpless right now. Toss to ringside. Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
Watch out! Crashing to the floor.
crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Planning something big here.
Now bringing the fight back.
Blast off!
Boom! Impact.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Big knee to stop the maneuver.
Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a power bomb.
A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
This one could be over.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get out of this.
Is hope fading? Is this how the night will end for her? A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
There's the heel kick. Ooh.
Can she do it here? No, shoulders up at 2.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Stomping down. Lynch, she's thinking big.
Hurricanrana.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Effective arm drag.
Timely reversal on Lynch.
Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike.
Turning the tables.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps. Sky able to steer clear.
What a display of strength here. Down. Oh, that hurt.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
The man connects.
Arm wringer.
Whoa, how about a punch?
Io Sky, double underhook.
Face buster.
You know she's thinking she can end it all here.
The running Meteora.
Io Sky with an absolutely spectacular display of offense. Back into the ring now.
The referee is so close to calling a count out. Making a timely return to the ring. Intercepted by the man.
Bin kick right to the gut.
Oh, dang. Becky connects. Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm.
Oh, my goodness.
Hurricanrana.
Oh, solid kick across the back. She's looking to go top rope here.
To the sky.
The genius of the sky with a moonsault.
Hazardous situation for Lynch.
Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
That was a huge kick out that might have taken everything that is left in Becky Lynch.
Io clearly thought that would be it, guys. She has to be frustrated now.
Insulting. These women have been dismantling each other since the open.
Io Sky floating over. Io Sky's got it locked in. The Koji clutch. And Becky
It's a tap out. She's done.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
Becky Lynch on the losing end of things here. The genius of the Sky once again staking her claim. Here comes the best in the world.
CM Punk is here.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds.
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight.
Looking at a man who's about to come face to face with his greatest nightmare.
Unfortunately for him, this is one nightmare you can't wake up from. You've got to live through it. Cody will make sure of it.
The American Nightmare is here, and the WWE Universe is euphoric.
But Cody has his emotions in check, and he knows exactly what he needs to do. Historical 1,316-day reign as undisputed WWE champion. Some might say Cody finished the story.
And now the American sits atop the mountain as the new leader in our industry.
All eyes are on Cody Rhodes. He knows every match is a must-win now.
Rhodes has proven he can win the big one. And now Cody looks ready to create a new chapter in the Rhodes family legend.
The singles match is officially underway with CM Punk in action.
And now's the time for Punk to, once again, prove the doubters and haters wrong. I'm not saying Punk should be fishing for a "you still got it" chant, but for all the people who want to talk about how fragile Punk's become, now's as good a time as any to show them just how far off the mark they are.
Yeah, Punk's made a career being defiant and proving others wrong about him. I'm sure he would love to do that again tonight.
And you know that Cody is more than ready for a fight, approaching every match like he's got something to prove, as much to himself as he does to his peers.
World traveled and world conquering. There is nothing that will cause Rhodes to back down. Transitions into a side headlock.
Able to shift out of the hold here to gain control.
Oh.
With authority. Looking to finish this one early.
Real close, too close for Cody.
Almost could have been a flash finish there.
The kick connects.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Oh my goodness! Kick to the spine.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Yeah, as Punk was doing everything that needed to be done there.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, springboard, clothesline.
Oh, kick right to the back. I don't know if Cody can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, some flaws in Cody's game plan are being exposed.
Athletically and in terms of skill, Cody Rhodes really seems like the complete package. That doesn't leave an opponent much room to find the advantage.
Oh, it certainly doesn't make it easy, but Rhodes isn't unbeatable in the ring. My recommendation would be to push this match in directions Cody doesn't want to go. Get savage, get chaotic. Make Cody uncomfortable by not letting him take control of this match.
Sent flying out of the ring here. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time. From the top rope. Whoa, look out.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent. Rolling into a monkey flip.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Cuts the attack off.
Dueling reversals.
Oh, smashing the jaw.
Rhodes with a double underhook. Pedigree! The American Nightmare soul is on fire now.
And we know for a fact that this is just not some casual matchup. Guys, this rivalry has seemingly reached critical mass.
Well, I'd actually say it could be worse, Cole, but it's definitely not great as it is. The lack of respect these superstars have for each other is astounding to watch. They hate each other, simply put, and who knows what it will take for them to actually resolve their issues.
A pin. This might do it.
A kick out to stay alive.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Big height on that moonsault. He has an answer for Rhodes. Wow.
Oh, springboard. Clothesline.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
Kick out just before two.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Turns it around.
You never see that coming.
And now Punk is being measured. Cody looking to end this. Crossroads. After the situation for CM Punk.
Two. Somehow he kicked out.
Unbelievable. I thought Punk was done for sure.
Never underestimate the resiliency of from the top. Elbow drop.
Cody Rhodes. This could do it. Crossroads. Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
2 count. The champion wasn't even involved in this match. He's using the title.
The champion just tattooed this guy with the title.
Here comes Finn Balor.
One of the most talented competitors around with a darker edge than ever.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, the International World Champion and one half of the Tag Champions, Finn Balor.
A man with amazing high-flying skills, unmatched stamina, and a physique carved out of marble. It's good to be the Prince.
I find it amusing, Corey, that despite all those gifts you mentioned, he still requires constant backup in the form of the Judgment Day.
Is it Balor's fault that so many competitors want to sit under the learning tree of one of the greatest competitors of this generation?
If you ask me, he's not teaching them the right lessons. He's got all the skill in the world, but the Judgment Day never plays by the rules.
All you need to see are the titles, the main events, the accolades earned by the Judgment Day. Balor's teaching all the right lessons, and the Judgment Day has executed them to perfection.
Did I hear the champion correctly? An open challenge? Oh, fasten your seatbelts. Here comes Penta.
And his opponent, from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
One of the best luchadors on the planet, Penta, is going to put on a show.
Penta's hard-hitting, he's merciless in the ring with the added lucha flash to go along with it.
A true threat to anyone he faces, so versatile and impressive in the ring.
Penta has no problem getting in his opponent's face, bringing the attitude and the fight.
Zero fear isn't a catchphrase, truly a way of life for Penta.
Come on, Cole, say it with me. Cero miedo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the International World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta! And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, the International World Champion and one half of the Tag Champions, Finn Balor!
Undoubtedly the top title in this company. This right here is a championship that gained a lot of prestige in short order, guys.
Yeah, I mean, once a title match is called by yours truly, you know it finally matters in our industry.
Well, you're certainly not Mr. Modest today, are you, Corey?
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt. Caught with the elbow.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Here's the wind-up. And the pitch. Boom! Wicked knife-edge chop.
Finn Balor always has a plan percolating, always has something up his sleeve. No doubt we're going to see Balor try his best to execute whatever that plan is.
And with Balor, I have no doubt it'll be sadistic.
Ooh, well measured. Oh, catapulted down on the opponent.
Early cover for the title. Lifts up the shoulder.
Trying to make short order of things there.
Arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes. Tequila Sunrise.
It's hooked in deep. His body.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
From the top. What? Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Driven right into the post.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Boom! Backdrop suplex. On a high angle, right across the shoulders.
Measuring. Oh, face stopped.
Quick thinking from Penta. An overhand chop.
Balor timed that just right.
And he tosses him back in now. Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away. And finally recognizes the count and gets back into the ring.
Fighting out of it.
Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
And then quickly the cover.
2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Looking to get airborne here.
Balor looking for liftoff.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Makes the cover. 3. No, 2 count.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark or is it the challenger's last gasp?
Balor still has the tools to get the job done. He has to remain confident and keep focused now.
Penta driver.
The challenger comes up big.
2. Oh, he was almost finished.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
Springboard Swanton.
The champ left railing a little by that last blow.
This late into the match, though, still in pretty good shape here. This is going to come down to who wants it more. Being sized up, he might regret getting back up here. What a cross body.
This capacity crowd is really willing these competitors on.
It's moments like this that show you what you're made of.
Penta. Who's a Penta driver?
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
2. We almost had a new champion.
I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new champion.
Are we close to the start of a new reign?
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
And he counters.
Finn finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Finn trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Jumping, leaping attack.
Trying to target the back of the neck here.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Body slam. Finn Balor to the top rope.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Springboard off the top. Crossbody.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big. Off the rope. Massive miscalculation on that one.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Perched up top. Look out below. I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss. The Prince telling his opponent, come get you, son.
Heading to the outside now. Wards that off. What a response. Oh, that hurt. And Penta with the perfectly timed maneuver there.
Yeah, Finn is really having the fight taken to him here.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Uh-oh.
What an elbow drop.
There you have it. Finn Balor locked on his target and exploded. Up and 19-16.
The champ taking care of business here.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Here he comes, sliding back. Uh-oh. And he was able to turn that around on...
Penta looking to cinch it in. Here it comes.
There's the Penta driver.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Goes for the pin.